What's up, man? How you doing?
How you feeling?
Feeling good. Feeling good. Got treatment. It was just something I just went through in the game, but I'm feeling good.
You guys got Memphis 3 times here in the next 10 days or so. How do you approach a situation like that?
It got to be a mental focus. We know the energy that Memphis plays with. We know how well they are coached, how fast they get out in transition, how well they play together. We'll be mentally prepared, stick to the game plan, and try to go down there and get a W.
How much different are they without Ja Morant?
They're still a great team. From watching them without them, they still play well together, still well coached. They still playing with a lot of speed, and they got some great players on their team, so they still playing with a lot of force.
Last year, you guys had 100 points as like that target goal for defense, and you were able to hold teams under that. How have the goals changed? You know, what are the new benchmarks that you guys kind of look at to evaluate what makes a good defensive game or a good defensive possession versus not?
Well, it's us just trying to play without fouling. We are putting teams on the free throw line a lot, fouling players a lot. So, I mean, if we can cut down on our fouls, I think that'll take a lot of points away right there. And, you know, just trying to play sound defense. Just trying to get back to that mentality. If you look across the league, everybody's scoring a lot of points nowadays. Teams are shooting, 40, 50-plus threes a game. So it's going to be a lot of points scored. But I think some of the ways we can improve is not fouling and putting teams on the free throw line, giving them easy points.
How much does not fouling start with perimeter containment?
It starts with, the guards getting into the ball, using our chest, using no hands, and just being smart on the defensive end. KYP knowing the players that you're closing out on, not giving them driving lanes to get to the basket. And if you want to take away three-point shooters and people that can shoot the three-point line, knowing that your back line, once you take them off that, will go up into verticality and not put players once again on the free throw line. So I think that's a big thing that we just have to focus on coming down the stretch.
There's only 3 games separating teams 5 through 13 in the West. How much do you watch the standings, and is that relevant this time of the year? I know you got 15 games.
Yeah, it's definitely something that's important. Every team, that's within those seedings is definitely looking at, where you can possibly land at or where you can, improve for your team to get better. But it's close. Every night is a war. You got to go out and play your best basketball because it's so close on outside in the Western Conference. So it's just about us taking one game at a time and just trying to build from there.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Did St. Jean have to tee anybody up out there?
No. It was good. Good energy. It was good.
What's the injury update?
Let's see. Luka's out, left thigh, so he's day-to-day. So we'll see how he feels. Will not go on the trip.
Reggie fully practiced?
Oh, yeah, Reggie practiced. You saw Reggie out there. Yeah. Reggie practiced. JaVale practiced. Who else do we have on that list? Maxey, he practiced. Everybody practiced. Kai was out, excused absence, and so personal reasons, and so hopefully he'll be able to join us in Memphis.
Okay.
You said hopefully you ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're going to see these guys a lot in the next week or so. Memphis 3 times. What's the challenge of facing the same team that many times? Almost like a playoff.
Yeah, I think it's 10 days we see them 3 times. They're playing well. Had a big win last night against Golden State. Scored 48 points in the first quarter, and so they play extremely well at home. They're one of the best teams in the Western Conference, so this is a good test for us.
And not only that 48 points last night, they won 51 the other day in LA against the Clippers. How do you slow down an offense like that?
Yeah, they're playing well, and with Ja out, they've done this before. When Ja has been hurt, their record is still really, really good. So they got guys, Brooks and Bain, that can put the ball in the basket. Jones, being a starter now, causes problems. So this is going to be a good test for our defense. And then their swagger is high at home. They play extremely well at home. So this is a good test for us on the road.
Have you drawn anything from any observations or from the lineup that went on a run in the fourth quarter against New Orleans in terms of whether it's a viable option going forward.
Which one would that be?
Davis Bertans and Jaden Hardy specifically being in the lineup where they didn't really play in the first half.
Yeah. On a back-to-back, we were flat. We were looking for some offense, and those two, delivered. I think Davis and Hardy will get some time here as we go forward. Also playing with Kai. Anyone who plays with Kai is a plus. So we just got to put those guys out there with Kai. For whatever reason, right now Kai is the one who's trending up, and so he causes a problem. But Hardy and Davis are shot makers, and we weren't making shots in New Orleans, and so those guys will get some playing time.
Do you bother even looking at the standings? Because it's only 3 games separating teams, 5 and 13. Crazy.
Yeah, it's not. The standings are what they are. Our record is, it is what it is today. And so for that, you got to just play the games. And at the end of 82, you'll see what seeds you have. You just got to take care of what's in front of you, and that's what we're focused on. Our health is going the wrong way right now. We got to get healthy, and so but that's just the nature of this league. There's some injuries, not just for us, but other teams, and you got to go out there and find a way to win.
Do you have a bit more confidence in the team being able to play without Luka, as opposed to maybe 3 months ago when you guys were pretty much losing all games? You've had a few games without him, last month that were wins and were successful.
Yeah, I think when you have someone like Kai and Luka's out, that you still have the ability to win, and so. But we've had both of those guys out, or didn't have Kai when we were in Utah, and we found a way to win. And then Utah, I think we won 3 games in a row. And so, I think those guys have confidence that they can, given the opportunity to play, that they can find a way to win.
Coach, what was the main message from the coaching staff to the players today in practice?
The main message?
You're going on this stretch run where the West is so tight amongst the teams.
Yeah, we're not talking about the tightness or the stretch. It's just another game. We got to do what we're capable, and that's playing on both ends at a high level. We're looking to get healthy, and then understanding if we're not healthy, we got to go with the guys that can play. And so it's just a matter of knocking down open shots that we're creating, and then on the other end getting the rebound. It's come down to one rebound for us that we're just not getting. New Orleans, we couldn't get the rebound. CJ makes a big 3 on our run, and so it's just those little details that we have to get better at. But again, we feel that we're close enough to win these games, and no matter who's playing, we're going to find a way.